What is going on, guys? This is Will from FM Tactics, and we are back with another team in our Team Challenge series where we take a team, look at the players that they have at the start of the save, and build the best tactic possible for them. Today we're here with Inter Milan from Serie A, so let's take a closer look at their team. Starting off with their club info, I just like taking a look at their league history to see what they've done in the past years. So as we take a look here, they were in top 4 for a while. Here they got 5th place, but here they're in top 4. Pretty long time, and then 2005-2006 they won the Serie A, and they won it 5 times in a row, and they kind of dropped off a little bit, kind of became this top half team until recently, really, where they got in 2nd place in 2019-20. So obviously now it's really hard competing with Juventus and other great Italian teams, but I think Inter Milan has a quality to win another Serie A title. Here's just an overview of the trophies that they've won. So they're 3-time Europa Champions Cup winners, or Champions League. So they won 1964, 1965, and 2010. They've won a Club World Championship in 2010. They're 18-time Serie A winners, so the most recent came in 2010. They've won the Euro Cup 3 times, with 1998 being the most recent. Intercontinental Cup twice, and then 2 cups here. Italian Cup, they've won 7 times. And then the Italian Super Cup, they've won 5 times. Over here at their club vision, we can see their club culture. So they want to sign high reputation players, sign players from domestic rivals, sign Italian players, sign players under the age of 19 for the future. Then here we have their 5-year plan. They want to build a new stadium, maintain the club's global reputation, and work within the payroll budget. Scroll down over here. There are just some things that they want to accomplish in the coming up seasons. Taking a look at their finances, they start off with $23 million in the transfer budget. Over here, they have $198 million in the payroll. So we can adjust this up until $26 million and go all the way to $222 million in the payroll budget. We do see they are a secure financial club and they have $56 million in the bank. So taking a look here at the competitions, we'll start off with the Serie A. The board expects us to qualify for the Champions League. So if we take a closer look at the season preview, we're expected to finish in 2nd place. So behind Zebra or Juventus. So here in the European Champions Cup, the board expects us to reach the first knockout round, which I think is manageable, and I think we can make it pretty far in the Champions League. In the Italian Cup, the board expects us to reach the final. Alright, so now let's take a look at the tactic that I set up for Inter Milan, which I think this is the best players in the best formation. Obviously, that's just my opinion. You can feel free to pick a tactic formation you think would be best with this team. So it's a 5-3-2. So it's custom wing play. So obviously we want to get the ball to our wingbacks and they cross it into Lukaku and Martinez. So it's a positive mentality. In possession, wide attacking with. We are going to focus play down the left, right, also overlapping on both sides, passing into space. It's going to be more direct passing, higher tempo, never wasting time because we have no time to waste here. And we're going to work ball into the box. In transition, we're going to counter press and counter. And we're also going to distribute to the flanks. So the flanks are going to be really important for us. Out of possession, we're going to do higher line of engagement, higher defensive line. I always like leaving this like this, so then you can always adjust in game to a much higher line of engagement for either offensive or defensive. So we're going to use offside trap, standard defensive with more urgent pressing while preventing goalkeeper distribution. And we're going to get stuck in for tackles. So let's take a look at the players that I set up for this tactic and formation. So we're going to start off with the sweeper keeper on defend, Handanovic. He has no added instructions. Here we can see he has really good reflexes, one-on-ones, handling, command of area, communication. He's just incredible goalkeeper. He is getting a little bit old, 36, but they're also goalkeepers. They can go on for a little bit longer. Doesn't have good passing, so that's why I just left him as sweeper keeper. For the center back, so I have Skriniar as a central defender as a cover, so he's just going to have take fewer risks and mark tighter. You can see here he's really good heading, marking, tackling, really good mentals, physicals are fairly good too. He's elite center back and a perfectionist, so that's very good. 25, obviously he's wanted. He's one of the best center backs in the world. He doesn't have the best passing, so that's why we're just going to leave him as a central defender. Also because he has marks opponent tightly. Our 2 ball-playing defenders on defend, they're going to have the same instructions, just the preset ones, no added ones. So starting off with the right, it's very good heading, marking, Passing's 15, his mentals are very, very good. He's 28, he has a lot of experience. Physicals are very good too. He has brings ball out of defense. That's why I decided to leave him as a ball playing defender. Looking at Bastoni, obviously he's left-footed, so we're going to put him on the left side. Good marking, good passing, heading. Mentals are okay. Obviously he's still young, 21. Physicals are good. For his player traits, he does not dive into tackles and he brings ball out of defense, so that's why I'm going to put him on the left side. Taking a look at Brozovic, he's a deep-lying playmaker on defend. He has take more risks and tackle harder. So I decided to add those two because he has 16 passing and 16 tackling. He's very good on that side. He's not the fastest, obviously 12 and 13, but he does have very good mentals, decent physicals. He's 20 natural fitness, really good. 19 stamina. Technically, he's obviously just the definition of deep line playmaker. First touch, passing. Player traits, he does dictate tempo, which is why I set him as a deep line playmaker. And he also likes to switch the ball to wide areas, which again fits the role perfectly. Over here, we're going to take a look at our wingbacks. So we have Hakimi as a wingback on attack. He has cross aim to the target man, so obviously he's going to cross it over to Lukaku. He has incredible crossing, 17, and he's very fast acceleration and pace. For his player trait, he runs with ball often, so he's the perfect wingback. Here we have Kolarov, so I decided to put him as a wingback on support. He has cross more often, cross from byline, and cross aim to the target man. It's going to be Lukaku. So here is very good crossing. Put as a powerful center back, but I think he's much better on as a fullback or a wingback. So incredible crossing. Technically, he's very, very good. Physically, he's obviously getting there with age, so he's not going to be the fastest. He does get forward whenever possible. And of course, he has other traits here. So taking a look at the central midfielders, we'll start off with Vidal. So he's a box-to-box on support. He has shoot more often and tackle harder. Mentally, Vidal is one of the best in the world. I mean, 20 aggression, 19 bravery, 20 determination, 20 work rate. I mean, mentally, he's incredible. He's 33. He has so much experience. Technically, he's still very good too. Heading, passing's good, penalty taking, tackling. Physically, again, not the fastest, but he does have good stamina, and he does play shot. That's why I decided to include shoot more often. Obviously, tackle harder because he does have very good tackling. So here we have Barella. He's a Cavallero on support. So I decided to put him as this with a tackle harder. So when Hakimi runs up the flanks, he can cover for him. He can also cover below in case he doesn't get back in time. So here again, he's very good technically. He's very good at tackling, which he is a little short, 5'8", 149, so he doesn't have a lot of strength, but he is very good at tackling. Very good mentals for 23-year-old. He's just a very well-rounded player. Also has very good dribbling. So here he has moves into channels, gets into opposition area, runs with ball often. Can also be a box-to-box or a mid-solid. I decided to put him as a Carolero. Now we'll take a look at our strikers. So we'll start off with Lukaku. He's a target man on attack. He's going to move into channels. Yeah, I mean, Lukaku's incredible. Finishing, heading, penalty taking, mentally he's great. Physically incredible. Look at the strength. I mean, 6'3", 205. Shoots with power. Perfect. Martinez, we're going to have as a pressing forward on attack. He's going to dribble more, shoot more often, and roam from position. So he's a very different player from Lukaku. He's very good finishing, first touch, technique. Physicals are also very good too in terms of the pace. He's 5'9", 174, and he also plays his shots. He's going to be incredible in the future as well. All right, so now we'll take a look at some of the subs that we have at our disposal. Here we have Radu. Yeah, just a backup goalkeeper, 23, good reflexes, very similar to Handanovic. Next we have D'Ambrosio. Yeah, versatile, center back, right wing back, 17 heading. He's getting there in age 32. He does get forward whenever possible and hugs line, so he would definitely be more of a right wing back. Next we have Eriksson. I mean, technically, wow, he's really, really good. Physically, not the best. Mentally, he's good. Clearly, technically, I mean, first touch, long shots, passing, technique, vision. He's just your advanced playmaker, deep lying playmaker. It's kind of difficult to keep him out of the rotation, but I decided to go with a little bit more defensive in the midfield. But you could always put him on if you need that late goal. He'll obviously create a lot of chances and get really good passes into the area. Obviously, he comes deep to get ball, plays his shots, plays 1-2s. Yeah, really, really good. Next, we have Alexis Sanchez, typical winger, inverted winger. He's just going to come off the bench. Perisic, yeah, he could be a left wing back. He's very versatile. Good mentals. With a finishing of 16 and heading of 16, he would probably be a backup man to Lukaku. I mean, for a left wing back, I don't think you really need heading or finishing that much. So you can probably retrain him as a striker. Next, we have Nainggolan. Again, another good central midfielder, very good mentals. I would probably put him as a box-to-box with the long shots and the really good traits for a box-to-box. So it would just be a backup to Vidal. Next, we have Pinamonti. Yeah, he's still a youngster, 21, 13 finishing. Probably won't make a lot of appearances, but he could be target man, pressing forward with 14. Yeah, probably like a pressing forward. Probably suit him best. So we have Darmian. Yeah, very versatile, can play anywhere in defense. I think he was just more of a versatile, 16 tackling. Yeah. So we have Sensi. Again, very good technically. He would fit perfectly as a deep line playmaker. He does have get forward whenever possible, so maybe box to box. Plays 1-2, dictates tempo. Yeah, no, he's a deep line playmaker. Can also play central defensive midfielder. Probably play there for Brozovic. Next we have Axel Bakayoko. Yeah, still a youngster. Probably he's loan listed, so he'll probably go out on loan. Next we have Ashley Young. So yeah, he's getting there with age. Obviously he's very good. He's still very good technically. Mentally he's okay, and physically he's okay. But yeah, I mean his contract's probably going to end up, expiring soon. So, Ashley Young. Next we have Vecino, who's actually transfer listed. He's still very good. He has 17 heading, which is really good for a central midfielder. So probably central defensive midfielder, maybe even a Cavallero. Gets forward possible. Yeah, he'll probably get sold. So we have Ranocchia, just really a center back for depth. 18 heading, very good. Not a lot of pace. Maybe just a backup for Skriniar. Odeli, just a backup goalkeeper. That's all I have to say. Gagliardini, he's also listed, but does have very good tackling, so maybe another Cavallero and a good passing. Yeah, plays short, simple passes, and comes deep, get ball. Alright, so that's going to be the end of the video. Let us know in the comment section below what other teams you would like to see next. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we release a new video, and give the video a like. Until next time, FM Tactics out.